The Amazon awakens in layers. First light touches the highest crowns, where Scarlet Macaws have already begun to stir. 15 of them line the branches of a towering kapok tree, their crimson feathers catching the amber glow. One spreads its wings, testing the air. Another preens its companion. The forest below remains dark, wrapped in pre-dawn mist. A golden Lion Tamarin colony emerges from their tree hollow. 37 individuals, their orange fur luminous against the green. The patriarch, scarred and wise, leads them along thick branches. Juveniles chase each other, their tiny hands grasping vines. A mother carries twins on her back, their eyes wide with morning curiosity. The macaws launch. 20 wings beat in synchronized rhythm, their calls echoing through the canopy. They arc across the sky, a ribbon of red and blue and gold. Below them, the Tamarin troop continues their morning ritual, searching for ripe figs and insects hidden in bark crevices. Howler Monkeys announce the dawn. Their roar travels for miles, a territorial declaration that shakes leaves. 6 males form a chorus in the mid-canopy, their throats swelling with each call. Females with infants cling to lower branches, waiting for the concert to end before they begin foraging. A 3-toed sloth hangs motionless on a cecropia branch. Green algae grows in its fur, camouflage perfected over millennia. Only its head turns, slowly, watching a Morpho Butterfly dance past. The butterfly's wings flash electric blue with each beat, then disappear into brown when folded. It lands on a heliconia flower, drinking nectar. The river below begins to shimmer as sunlight penetrates the canopy. Pink river dolphins surface in synchronized breathing. 4 of them, their skin ranging from pale gray to bubblegum pink. They're hunting, corralling a school of tetras into shallow water. One dolphin leaps, twisting midair, its body glistening. Harpy Eagles nest in the tallest tree. The female is massive, powerful enough to carry a monkey. She watches the forest with eyes that miss nothing. Her mate arrives with a sloth carchet in his talons. The chick, already the size of a house cat, calls eagerly. The male tears meat delicately, feeding their offspring with surprising gentleness. Blue and yellow macaws gather at a clay lick on the riverbank. Hundreds of them, their combined calls deafening. They need the minerals in the clay to neutralize toxins from unripe fruits. They cling to the vertical cliff face, scraping clay with powerful beaks. A jaguar watches from the forest edge, but the birds are too alert, too numerous. Spider monkeys brachiate through the upper canopy. 8 of them move like acrobats, their prehensile tails acting as fifth limbs. They can cross 30 feet in a single swing. A juvenile misjudges a branch. It falls 10 feet before catching itself, heart racing. Its mother chirps reassurance. The sun climbs higher. Heat builds. Giant otters patrol their stretch of river. A family of 7, sleek and muscular. They're hunting cooperatively, surrounding a school of piranhas. Synchronized dives. Rapid surfacing. Each otter emerges with a fish, eating while floating on their backs. Their cubs watch and learn. Leafcutter ants march in endless columns. 10,000 workers, each carrying a leaf piece 5 times their body weight. Their trail runs from a fig tree to their underground city, a distance that would scale to 20 miles for a human. Guard ants patrol the column, mandibles ready for any threat. A green anaconda rests in shallow water, partially submerged in vegetation. 21 feet long, her body thick as a man's thigh. She hasn't eaten in 6 weeks. She's patient. A capybara approaches to drink. The anaconda's muscles coil, but the timing isn't right. The capybara escapes, oblivious to how close death came. Toucans land on a palm tree heavy with fruit. 5 of them, their oversized beaks surprisingly lightweight, filled with air pockets. They toss fruit into the air, catching it in their throats. Seeds they swallow will be deposited miles away, making them essential forest gardeners. The Tamarin colony has split into foraging groups. One group raids a wasp nest, their quick hands snatching larvae before the insects can swarm. Another group has found a tree frog, a rare protein source. The matriarch chirps a warning. A tree boa moves through branches nearby. The tamarins freeze, then scatter. Poison dart frogs emerge from the leaf litter. Brilliant yellow with black spots, each pattern unique as a fingerprint. They're fearless, their skin toxic enough to kill anything that attempts to eat them. A male calls from a bromeliad filled with rainwater, advertising his territory. A female approaches, evaluating his offering. The emerald tree boa remains motionless, coiled on a horizontal branch. Her heat-sensing pits detect the tamarins, but they're too alert. She'll wait. Days if necessary. Her last meal, a bird, still bulges slightly in her middle. She can afford patience. Scarlet Macaws have found their feeding tree. A Brazil nut tree, its pods just opening. 15 birds work to crack the woody shells with beaks that can generate 700 pounds of pressure per square inch. They eat the nuts, waste the rest. Agoutis below will later cache the fallen seeds, unwittingly planting new trees. A margay prowls the mid-canopy. This spotted cat lives its entire life in trees, never touching ground. It can rotate its ankles 180 degrees, allowing it to descend head first. It stalks a sleeping bird, placing each paw with impossible precision. The bird wakes. The margay strikes, too slow. The bird escapes. Hummingbirds defend their territories. A violet-headed hummingbird, weighing less than a coin, chases a competitor 3 times its size. Their wing beats create visible blur, 80 beats per second. They twist, dive, separate. The smaller bird has won. It returns to its heliconia flowers, drinking nectar that fuels its metabolic fire. The river widens into a calm pool. Black caimans rest on the muddy bank. 7 of them, prehistoric and patient. The largest is 14 feet, his scales battle-scarred. A capybara herd approaches to drink. 50 of them, the world's largest rodents. They know the caimans are there. They drink anyway. There's no other choice. High above, king vultures circle on thermals. Their wingspan stretches 5 feet. They're searching for death, their role as cleanup crew essential. One spots something and begins to descend. The others follow. A tree has fallen in a storm, crushing a howler monkey. The vultures will leave only bones. The Tamarin troop has reunited. They groom each other in the dappled sunlight, reinforcing social bonds. Fingers pick through fur, removing parasites and debris. This is family. This is survival through cooperation. An infant yawns, showing tiny teeth. Its mother pulls it close. Praying mantises wait in absolute stillness. One has positioned itself on a flowering plant, its color matching the petals perfectly. A bee approaches. The mantis strikes faster than human eyes can follow. Spiked forelegs grip the bee. The mantis begins eating, starting with the head.
The afternoon brings a brief rainstorm. Clouds darken, thunder rumbles. Rain falls in sheets, drumming on a million leaves. The forest accepts the water. Animals shelter where they can. The tamarins huddle together in a tree hollow. The rain stops as suddenly as it started. Steam rises from the canopy. The air shimmers. A rainbow forms over the river, its colors vibrant against dark clouds. Macaws fly through it, their plumage competing with the spectrum. The world feels washed clean, renewed. Glass frogs cling to leaves overhanging the river. Their skin is translucent, revealing organs and bones. A female has laid eggs on the underside of a leaf. The male guards them, keeping them moist, fighting off rivals. In days, tadpoles will drop into the water below. A spectacled owl awakens as golden hour approaches. Its large eyes blink open. It's been sleeping pressed against a tree trunk, perfectly camouflaged. Now hunger stirs. It stretches its wings, silent feathers designed for soundless flight. Night is coming. The owl's time begins. Capuchin monkeys have found a palm nut tree. 15 of them use rocks as tools, placing nuts on natural anvils and smashing them with stones. This is learned behavior, passed through generations. A juvenile watches its mother, mimicking her movements. Tool use, culture, intelligence. The jaguar drinks from a quiet pool. He's massive, 300 pounds of muscle and fawn. His rosette-patterned coat ripples as he moves. He's been tracking a peccary herd for hours. Soon, he'll strike. For now, he drinks, his pink tongue lapping water, his eyes scanning the forest. Butterflies gather at a patch of wet sand, sipping minerals. Hundreds of them. Morphos flash blue. Heliconians display warning colors. Clearwings are nearly invisible. A bird swoops. The butterflies explode upward in a cloud of color, then settle again. The pink dolphins have moved to deeper water. They're more active as evening approaches. Two juveniles play, chasing each other through underwater forests of submerged trees. Their echolocation clicks echo off branches. They burst to the surface, blowing spray. Tamarins are making their way to their sleeping tree. The journey is slow, deliberate. They're vulnerable during travel. The troop moves together, older members watching for threats. A harpy eagle circles above, but it's too late in the day for hunting. The eagle returns to its nest. Fireflies begin their display as dusk deepens. Thousands of them, each a tiny lantern. Males flash specific patterns, advertising to females. In some trees, they synchronize, all flashing together in rhythmic pulses. The forest glows with their courtship. Bats emerge from caves and tree hollows, tens of thousands darken the sky, their exodus visible as a living river. They disperse to feed, some eating fruit, others insects, a few drinking nectar. They're the night shift, essential pollinators, and seed dispersers.
The spectacled owl strikes. A sleeping bird never wakes. The owl carries its prey to a branch, tearing meat with a hooked beak. Yellow eyes survey the darkening forest. This is the owl's kingdom now. Night monkeys appear, the only truly nocturnal primate in the Americas. Their enormous eyes gather what little light remains. They leap between branches, searching for fruit and insects. They're vocal, their calls carrying through the darkness, maintaining family contact. The jaguar has made his kill, a peccary, taken quickly with a skull-crushing bite. He drags it into dense cover. He'll feed for an hour, then leave the carcass. Others will benefit from his excess. Vultures, ants, beetles. Nothing in the forest goes to waste. Tree frogs chorus near the river. Each species has its own call. The combined sound is deafening, a wall of noise. They're advertising, competing, trying to attract females in the limited time they have. Some will succeed. Most will fail. The anaconda has found a sleeping caiman. The attack is underwater, invisible in the darkness. Coils wrap around the reptile. Constriction begins. The struggle is silent, primal. 20 minutes later, the anaconda begins the slow process of swallowing prey nearly as large as herself. Stars appear through gaps in the canopy. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, billions of suns. The forest breathes around it, alive with sounds of night. Calls, chirps, rustles. The Amazon never truly sleeps. The tamarin colony is settled in their tree hollow. 37 bodies pressed together for warmth and safety. Outside, predators hunt. Inside, they're safe for another night. The patriarch keeps watch near the entrance, old eyes alert. A kinkajou emerges from its den. This tree-dwelling mammal uses its prehensile tail like a safety rope. It raids a bee nest, its long tongue extracting honey. Bees sting, but the kinkajou's thick fur protects it. Sweet reward for brief pain. Moths come to flowers that bloom only at night. Hawk moths hover like miniature hummingbirds, their long proboscises reaching deep into trumpet-shaped flowers. They're essential pollinators, continuing the work bees began at dawn. Somewhere in the darkness, an ocelot hunts. This small spotted cat is pure stealth. It stalks a sleeping bird, each step placed with calculated precision. The kill is quick. The cat drags its prey up a tree to feed in safety. The river reflects starlight, a silver ribbon through darkness. Pink dolphins rest in quiet pools, their breathing slow and deep. They'll hunt again before dawn. For now, they sleep, suspended between water and air. The canopy settles into its deepest quiet. Even the frogs pause. This is the hour when the forest rests, gathering strength for another day. Life pauses but never stops. The cycle continues, ancient and eternal. Dawn approaches. The eastern sky begins to lighten. The Scarlet Macaws stir before the sun breaks the horizon. Their day begins again. The Tamarins will soon emerge. The forest will awaken in layers, just as it has for millions of years. The Amazon breathes. Inhale, exhale. An ecosystem so vast it creates its own weather. A forest that houses 10% of all species on Earth. A place where life explodes in endless forms, each one perfect for its role. This is the canopy. This is sunrise. This is the Amazon.